We have more updates on the court case with SafeMoon CEO John Karony. Now, I do have another video up on the day. If you guys missed that, you can go check that out. I'll have a link down in the description below. That was filed by the government. It's pretty lengthy, and frankly, it's quite repetitive sounding in some of the dialogue. But if you really want to be in the know of what's going on, then you can definitely check out that video. This one is much shorter, this coming from the defense side, and let's go ahead and get right on into it. This post coming from Maddie8709, starting with the first page. It says, "Dear Judge Committee, on behalf of our client, Braden John Karony, we respectfully write in response to the government's letter of today's date and in further support of our letter dated November 22nd, 2023, in which we request that the court revisit Mr. Karony's bail conditions at this time. First, the government does not dispute that Mr. Karony is not scheduled to arrive in the Eastern District of New York in time for the status conference scheduled for December 6th, 2023. And the government acknowledges that the U.S. Marshals Service has not even prepared a, quote, formal manifest for moving Mr. Karony, even though Your Honor ordered him to be removed 2 weeks ago. We submit that these delays are unreasonable. Delay resulting from transportation of any defendant from another district in excess of 10 days shall be presumed to be unreasonable. Second, Mr. Karony can propose a bail package that markedly differs from what was considered by Your Honor on November 13th, 2023. Most notably, Mr. Karony and his parents have come together during this difficult time, and Mr. Karony's parents have indicated their willingness to co-sign for Mr. Karony. And then the footnotes here says, the government should not be permitted to defer to the U.S. Marshals Service in separate communications with counsel. The government has similarly lacked detail regarding what devices and other possessions have been seized from Mr. Karony. For example, the government has failed to provide keys taken from Mr. Karony that are needed for family members to access Mr. Karony's vehicles while he is in custody. Goes on to say, third, preparation of Mr. Karony's defense has been prejudiced by his continued detention in Utah. The undersigned counsel in New York has had limited calls with Mr. Karony due to restrictions on the number and length of calls that Mr. Karony can conduct while in custody. In addition, calls with counsel are monitored, which precludes attorney-client communications. Fourth, the challenges faced by Mr. Karony extend more broadly to SafeMoon. SafeMoon has some 60 employees, and Mr. Karony held the title of CEO, as the government acknowledges. I have been advised by persons currently managing SafeMoon that the company's ability to operate would benefit from communications with Mr. Karony. Mr. Karony has information about the company's assets and business relationships that is not in the possession of others, such as the status of company products under development, the company's relationships with vendors supporting products, and the company's intellectual property. Respectfully submitted, Adam H. Schuman and Kaylin Stevens. So there you go, guys. There's the latest from that. It's suggesting here that SafeMoon has about 60 employees. Again, this is coming from the defense side, so do take that into consideration. The other element here is suggesting that John Karony and his parents have come together. Given the history of what we've seen, it's a little bit hard to believe that, but at the end of the day, family is family, and how people react to these things, what has or has not been said between them, I don't know. A lot of things can change. I don't know if John Karony's parents are going to make some sort of a statement throughout all this, whether it be publicly or to the court. If anything, I would think that possibly we could see something coming to the court, but I don't expect anything coming out publicly from John Karony's parents. What do you guys think about all this? Let me know down in the comments below. That's what I got for you in this video. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to We Love, Victor Vegas, XMoon Odds for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. God bless, and we'll see you in the next episode.